is Atlanta. With the diminishing presence of music, art, and culture in the public school system, discouraged parents are having to take matters into their own hands.
Next year, our daughter won't have band as an option, unfortunately. So we're taking it upon ourselves to kind of fill in the gap. But yeah, it's really kind of disappointing. But I think it is the parents' responsibility to fill in the gap. If you feel like music is a really positive influence, and it is, and you feel very strongly about it, jump in, do something, private lessons, expose them to more concerts, something.
Phil and Tiffany Davis are not just the parents of 3 young children. They are also accomplished musicians. Phil is a gifted producer, keyboardist, and songwriter who has worked with the likes of Herbie Hancock, George Duke, and Will Downing, just to name a few.
I've been into music, a professional musician since 1991, around Atlanta and around the world. I've played with George Duke, Stanley Clarke, Rochelle Farrell.
On a random trip to the store with her Grammy Award-winning husband, Phil Davis, Tiffany had an epiphany.
Tiffany and I went to Babies R Us looking for music and didn't find music that we wanted.
They were really one-sided, and I found through some research that a lot of the lullabies were either folksy or they were based off of classical music. And I just thought there's so much more variety out there. And in particular, something that's more jazz-based.
Well, for me, they sounded all the same. It sounded like the same lady sang on everyone. And
again, what we purchased was folksy and classical music based. So we were like, let's try something different.
That conversation sparked an idea that has become Classic Jazz Lullabies, Volume 1. Music by Phil and vocals by Tiffany Davis.
After she gave me the list, I would listen to the melody, and then I'd come up with ideas of how the music should go. And then after I got into maybe a mode of writing, then maybe 2 or 3 songs came to me then out of that process.
I only knew the lyrics that meant something to me, and I left all of the music to Phil. So after he wrote the music and let me hear it, it was beautiful, which I knew it would be, but it was beautiful. And so, yeah, it exceeded my expectations.
But don't tune us out if you don't have children. This compilation has more to offer than you think.
I was thinking it would be grade school children, infants to grade school. But from what I've found out from feedback from our listeners is that it can be any age. A lot of people, I have a friend who is a therapist, and she uses it for relaxation with her clients. I have a few friends who have told me they use it with their pets to relax their dogs, and it works. And I can't believe, and I never thought of it in that way, but that's how it's working. It has wings, so it can fly wherever it wants to fly.
It's not just for babies just to put them to sleep. It could be used as a relaxation tool. And we wrote the music so that you can listen to it, and just like any other CD that you would have. And for it to be a little bit different. That this is not quite the lullaby that you're used to.
Just as the Davis family uses music to teach and encourage their own children, so can you.
I think this is a perfect opportunity. This project is a perfect opportunity to introduce children to jazz music in that kind of setting, because these are songs that they're already familiar with. They know Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. They know Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So I think it's perfect. For instance, this month, April, is Jazz Appreciation Month. And so it would be great if, your children, if they're not exposed to that music regularly, now's the perfect time.
So, if you like what you've heard today, don't let it fall on deaf ears. Pick up a CD for your family, and let's keep good music alive for generations to come.
They can find the CD www.jazzlullabies.com and on iTunes and on Amazon.
We do have a comment section on the website, so please let us know your thoughts and feedback, and we'll be happy to hear from you.
I'm Brittany Hampton reporting for Focus Atlanta. Please stay tuned for more.